Hi everyone, welcome back to another video here on the Godzilla x Kong Titan Chasers channel. My name is MT, I'm part of the community team, and today I'm going to show you some gameplay and talk about some general tips if you're just getting started on the game for the first time. When you set out on your journey to the Siren Isles, you'll quickly be thrown into the story and introduced to the Titan Chasers. As you begin playing, there will be a tutorial that guides you through all the main points you need to know. So I've currently skipped past some of that to avoid spoilers. And here we are now, trying to recover this outpost. You want to start building and upgrading as much as possible to gain resources. Resources are required for upgrading any building and for training troops. So the higher level you become and the more resources you can produce, the bigger and stronger you can make your armies and defences. When you're starting out like this as well, you want to begin unlocking new sectors to expand your base. So right now I have a very limited amount of room to place buildings, but I can reclaim this section by upgrading my headquarters. The headquarters are the heart of your outpost. Whenever you want to move up level, this will be the first building you'll be required to upgrade, and then you go from there. Another thing you'll want to do is get rid of any debris lying around, which will actually give you some extra resources. So if I tidy this up real quick, I can now start to place some extra buildings. And here you can see the rest I want to start unlocking. I've just finished moving some things around, and good timing, a supply drop has just come in. These will happen periodically throughout the day and bring different kinds of resources for me to collect as well. You'll see here that you'll occasionally get prompts to follow missions. These will tell you what is useful to do next to help you build your base and earn rewards. There are also daily tasks to complete. To reset every day, and every chest you unlock gives you goodies, which will help you unlock the free Explorer Pass. If you're looking to get your hands on some extra resources, you can also unlock the Elite Pass. Where our daily tasks are as well, you can see our progress. This will give us rewards. You can also complete your operations from here. There are different operations for chasers and monsters combined. If you scroll through here, you can see each of the different resources you can claim. Back to the base, an important building to take note of here is your research lab. You can see the different categories that you can focus on, and all the different sections you can begin to work your way through. So whether you want to focus on developing bonuses for your armies to make them faster, maybe you want to increase your resource production or your building speeds, you can start to unlock these skills in the research lab. You can also assign points to your player's core skills. These can improve your outpost and troop efficiency. You can also have specialist skills, which improve player, chaser and expedition capabilities. We can take this a step further by crafting equipment that will help boost various functions around the outpost. Let me know if you'd like a video explaining a bit more about the crafting process and how you can use this to level up your base. You may also notice some hollow earth crystals lying around your base. These are a valuable resource that can be exchanged for most items. You'll see that the building upgrades are all going to have timers. Alternatively, I can spend my crystals to instantly upgrade. I can also buy resource bundles in the shop with them, or resource items. There is also a titanium shop, which you can view in your salvage drop where the helicopter comes in. It's a store for rotating infantry, where you can purchase items using titanium. The titanium can be obtained from various activities including challenges, missions and loot. The same goes for the hollow earth crystals. Or you can collect the ones that spawn around your base each day. As you progress, you're going to start recruiting a bunch of different Titan Chasers and super species for your team. These are all going to be added to your roster. Alternatively, you can view the Titan Chasers in the Chasers Quarters and the monsters in the Monster Biodome. For leveling up monsters, you will be required to rank up your Orca M device. We'll have a separate video explaining more in depth about how you can go about upgrading your team. In the story campaign, you can follow Titan Chasers as they uncover the mysteries that are happening on the Siren Isles, or you can take part in the Monster vs Monster mode. We've also added a limited time event that you can take part in to gain extra rewards. You may need to swap out your characters for different expeditions depending on what enemies you're facing. So here you can create a few different squad setups to choose from if you like. The same goes for the monsters. Each chapter you will gain rewards, and once you complete the whole thing, you will unlock this chest at the end. If you're searching for certain items, you can come back and replay these expeditions to get them. This is also where you'll be using your stamina resource. The next thing you want to do is join an alliance. This can help you take on tougher monsters and complete challenges with other players. Once you have your alliance all set up, you can begin aiding fellow alliance members by sending resources and troops, or reducing timers on activities like research or construction. Players and alliances can also form rallies. allowing you to build marches with multiple player troops. You can check out events and challenges to take part in. These can be a really good way to earn lots of useful rewards quickly. So I'm actually going to join an alliance here, and I'm going to relocate my base to be a little bit closer to it. So you can see in the world map overview here, there's lots of different landmarks and they range from uncommon to rare to epic. And the idea is basically your alliance wants to be able to control these certain construction points or research facilities, as they will help grant buffs and significant territory points to your alliance. We can also see the location of Godzilla and Kong on the map. So we can go visit Kong if we like, or we can go visit Godzilla. When Titan related events happen, these will also show on the world map. For example, the Skullcrawler event will appear in what remains of this ruined city. You and your alliance can take part in this event by sending troops to help fight alongside Godzilla. On the world map, you can send out marches to tiles to gather resources or to combat monsters and enemy outposts. For completing any mission on the world map, you'll be required to use fuel. Tap this scan icon near the bottom to search for whatever resources you require for monsters, lairs, or rescue missions, and choose what level suits. Similar to the story campaign, I can create different team combinations that I want to use. This includes monsters. Each character is going to have their own set of unique bonuses that could be helpful depending on what march I'm sending out. If we fast forward here, you can see a base that's level 20. So I've unlocked all the sectors available to me and all of my buildings. The rest is all cosmetic, and you can obviously lay this out whatever way you want. But you can see here all my resources and the section for building out my armies. An important building to note here is the bunker. When I complete rescue missions on the world map, the troops I recover will go back here. If I choose to keep the troops here, won't be affected if my base is attacked, but they also won't help me defend. I can either recall all of my troops from the world map to help me defend my outpost during an attack, or I can use a shield. Again, if you would like a more in-depth video on training tips and what troops are best to use, let me know, or if you have any suggestions as well. We'll be bringing out some more videos to explain everything a bit more in depth, from upgrading your characters to showcasing what combos we think are best for teams in the story campaign or the world map combat. But let us know what else you'd like to learn about. A little extra thing here I want to show you is up here in the tiles in the top right corner. There's also a section for gameplay tips. This will walk you through each game feature and explain exactly what you need to know. Another thing you can do is go to your settings. If you need to, you can adjust your graphic quality, and if you scroll down, you can turn weather effects on and off if it bothers you. Additionally, you can go to your preferences and adjust your day-night cycle if you wish. If you'd like to hide some of the UI while you're playing the game, you can simply click these arrows in and change your chat box to give you a bit more room. We look forward to welcoming you all onto the Siren Isles very soon, and we can't wait to hear more about your adventures. Don't forget you can join our Discord to ask any questions or leave suggestions. Till next time, Titan Chasers.